Well, good Friday night, friends. Mark Holmes here. And as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Hope everybody's having a great day. Everybody is always linked to the Dallas Cowboys. Okay, so we're going through and we're linking this, which is not the first time we've heard this one before. We've heard that Miami is interested in trading Jalen Ramsey because, they're looking at it and saying that maybe they're in the process of really rebuilding the team, and Jalen Ramsey at 30 years of age, still has some tread on the tire, and they could probably get something for him. And with his cap numbers set to grow the next couple of years, it's advantageous to get off the ride now. So, of course, the Dallas Cowboys, we know Trayvon Diggs is recovering from the ACL. Although it looks like he's ahead of schedule, there's still going to be doubt. I mean, he was on the field last year, but really couldn't get himself going. And then we've got Savon Ravel, great prospect, but he tore his ACL last September and is still recovering. He might start the season on the training camp on the PUP list. So there's all of that. And the Cowboys could definitely use some help at cornerback as well as interior defensive line. So, of course, there's a need, there's a player, there's the Cowboys, there's a need for clicks. And so here we go. So ESPN's Jeremy Fowler reported on air Friday that the Cowboys are among 3 teams currently known to be interested in trading for Ramsey. Now, what I will say on this one, that's different than most. Most of the time we get these articles, they are Cowboys urged to make a move. Cowboys should make a move. This one is actually saying linked. Interested. This is not saying, I think the Cowboys should, like I saw on Twitter, somebody had said the Cowboys should shake things up and start Joe Milton instead of Dak Prescott. That's, I think. This is saying known to be interested. My question is what is the interest? Is that legitimate interest, or is that doing due diligence of we're having a conversation? Well, Jalen Ramsey would be nice to be here, but we're not doing that. I mean, that could be interest. So the 3 teams that he has connected to it would be the Rams, going back to L.A., or the Commanders with the left-hand hub. Trading for Ramsey is a complicated matter given his contract situation. His cap hit is only 16.6 this year. Well, that sounds pretty good. That sounds actually really good. 16, well, yeah, shit, that's nothing. But it goes to 25 next year and 36 and 28. More importantly for interested parties like the Cowboys, though, is the dead cap dramatically decreases after this season, dropping from $49.44 million in 25 to $18 next season, and then only $11 million and $4 million in the final 2 years of the contract. So I don't see where it's that complicated. Do you see it? No. If the dead money, I mean, I understand the cap hits, but if the guaranteed money is gone, then it's not so bad. And actually, that sounds better. The cap-strapped Dolphins are motivated to move Ramsey because not only has that aggressive mood run its course, but there's a need to free up the books for as much as possible. And for the Cowboys, it could be a move that doubly beneficial for the 25 season hopes. For starters, the Cowboys' cornerback and secondary depth is a bit of question right now, given the uncertain health of Trayvon Diggs. That's further complicated with third-round rookie Savon Ravel. I'm reading this article. I'm being serious for the first time here, or at least this far down. But isn't this exactly what I said? Also rehabbing from a torn ACL suffered in college season. That was September. That's why we've seen Schottenheimer, Emma Fuss, and Dallas coaching staff have been experimenting early in OTAs, even giving Deron work in the slot. And Deron Bland does not like that too much. Ramsey entering the fray, however, would turn a potential weakness into a strength. No matter when Diggs returns, it would be afforded the luxury of moving Bland to slot or just being able to get the best combination out there. And to Ramsey's credit, even in his 30s, he still continues to be one of the best in the league, grading out as the 10th best qualified cornerback per Football Focus last season. Now, I'm looking at Pro Football Focus right now, and his overall grade is a 76.9, which is above average, ranking 16th. His pass rush grade is 76.5, which is 19th best of cornerbacks out of 222. His run defense grade, which is big plus, is 10th at 10th out of 222. And his coverage grade is a 71, 39th out of 222 cornerbacks. So last season he had 40 solo tackles, 68th, 2 interceptions, 15th, 12 pressures, which is number 1, receptions allowed, 46, which is 35 of cornerbacks. So, yeah, he's still got some tread on the tires and definitely has skills that would definitely make him our best cornerback right now. $16 million this year. The question would be would Miami eat some of that, and what kind of draft compensation are we looking at? Are we looking at a 5th or a 4th? Might be an interesting thing to kick the tires on. I'm not going to say that they shouldn't. We definitely know 2 areas of big concern right now, of course, is cornerback, because we've got 2 guys that are coming off injuries. And that's not ever good. Defensive line is definitely another one that I'm still kind of worried about too. I'd still like to get somebody who's proven as a big run stopper, and that's the thing that keeps me up. I think my offense is going to score points. I don't have a problem with that. I'm still a little bit wondering how our running backs will be. A lot of that will be dependent on how our offensive line is, of course, but I think it'll be better than last year. It has to be better than last year. But we'll see what the Cowboys do. If this is something that's just great for talk, and we've had everybody from Keenan Allen to Amari Cooper and Cooper Kupp, always linked to the Cowboys. So, until something happens, I'll believe it when I see it. All righty, good people. I'll see you guys in about an hour for our live stream. Peace.